Welcome back to another video, guys. आज हम लोग पहुँचे हैं Zurich. We intend to spend 4 days here. We had bought our Swiss passes online in Dubai itself for 4 days. ये 4-day pass हमने पहले ही लेके रखी थी, which is in our phones. So right after landing at the airport, now we are just finding the main station, the train station, where we can catch a train to the central station, which is the Hauptbahnhof, the Zurich Hauptbahnhof. वहाँ पे हम जाके हम लोग वी इंटेंड टू कीप आवर बैग्स देयर बिकॉज हम लोग की जर्नी इज़ ओनली टिल इंटरलाकन. वी डोंट इंटेंड टू स्पेंड अ नाइट हियर, सो वी हेडिंग स्ट्रेट टू इंटरलाकन. सो दैट इज़ द रीज़न वी आर नाउ गोइंग टू द मेन ट्रेन स्टेशन, जहाँ हम लोग अपनी बैग्स रखेंगे एंड फिर वील बी डूइंग सम एक्टिविटी विच इज़ हेडिंग टू वन ऑफ द चॉकलेट फैक्ट्रीज हियर इन ज्यूरिक. So as we've landed at the Zurich airport land करके अब हमने ट्रेन पकड़ी and we're heading to Hauptbahnhof, which is the main train station. आज हमारा plan है to head to Interlaken, which is another city जो 2-2.5 घंटे दूर है यहाँ से, for which we'll catch a train later. पर उससे पहले बहुत important काम है, which is to visit the chocolate factory, जो आपको हम आगे चल के बताएंगे. Guys, so we've landed here. यहाँ से हम जाने वाले हैं. आज हमारी जर्नी विल टेक अस टू इंटरलाकन, विच इज़ हियर. ये छोटा सा टाउन जो हम आपको कवर करके दिखाएंगे. तब तक के लिए ये है नज़ारे ज़्यूरिक. गाइस, आपको ये सब लॉकर्स मिलेंगे यहाँ पे बिकॉज वी हैव बिग बैग्स लाइक दीज. तो इसके लिए ये लॉकर ही चलेगा. लेट्स सी इसमें कितनी स्पेस है. नॉट इनफ. यही वाला नीचे वाला. हाँ, दोनों जा सकती है यार. कैन आई ट्राई? नहीं, इट हैज़ इनफ स्पेस जस्ट फॉर वन. दूसरी नहीं जाएगी शायद. और कुछ नहीं. इतने मुझे कॉइन्स दी. कहाँ?
Here in my hand.
ओह, थोड़ा इधर तो दिखा दिया ना. गाइस, तो हम लोग के 2 लॉकर्स के घुस चुके हैं. लुक चुके हैं हम लोग 24 फ्रैंक्स. लैंड करते ही इस कंट्री ने हमसे पैसे छीनना शुरू कर दिया. बट इट्स ओके, जहाँ हम जा रहे हैं वहाँ इट्स वर्थ द ट्रिप. ओके, वेल गाइस, तो अब हमको ट्रेन पकड़नी है फॉर किल्चबर्ग. ये तो थोड़ी देर में निकल जाएगी. Guys, this is an indication, the red signs. These are all regional trains जो यहाँ से बाहर ही जाती हैं outside the cities and international stations, different countries. But these are the local trains जो आपको local stops पे ले जाती हैं. Okay, so there's a chocolate factory that we're heading, which is here. गाइस, यहाँ के स्टेशंस पे यू हैव टू बी अ लिटिल केयरफुल. ये जो आप सेक्शंस देख रहे हो ना, दिस इज सेक्शन ए. और जोन बोल दो, ये जोन बी, जोन सी. तो आप जब ट्रेन देखोगे यहाँ पे, बिकॉज वी आर कैचिंग अ ट्रेन टू किल्चबर्ग, ये ट्रेन रुकने वाली है एट जोन बी, विच इज़ वेयर वी आर. सो दिस इज़ द इंडिकेशन. इंफॉर्मेशन स्क्रीन्स देखते रहें. गाइस, व्हेन यू गेट ऑफ एट किल्चबर्ग, ये आपको मिलेगा लेक ज़्यूरिक. वेरी सीनिक, वेरी ब्यूटीफुल. इट्स रेनिंग अ लिटिल टुडे. ऑटम अभी तक ख़त्म हुआ नहीं है, तो स्नो आया नहीं है. दिस इज हाउ इट इज. So this is the way that leads to the factory. In fact, ये factory हुआ करती थी जो अब म्यूजियम है. Once we reach, you'll know which museum we're talking about. Chocolate tour of the Lindt Museum. This is actually a museum. It's not a factory. It's called Lindt Museum. ये काफ़ी बड़ा है. Let's start the tour. We paid 15 francs for the per person ticket. 15 francs per person, and if for a child it's 10 francs. So total 30 francs pay करके हम लोग ये tour कर रहे हैं. The tour will last between 60 to 90 minutes. Start करते हैं. Guys, ये जो fountain है at the entrance is of real chocolate. ये आप देख सकते हैं. The chocolate dripping. This is actually real chocolate. Yeah. So guys, the first thing that you do is pick up your audio device. Done. In fact, before getting in, I was expecting a guided tour, but nevertheless, even this one was very informative, very good. All you had to do was just keep that little device next to the barcode, and then you hear out everything from how it all started. It described very in detail, where the harvesting happens of the cocoa or the cacao beans, as you would say, how the fermenting process happens, how the drying of the beans happens, how the shipping process takes place, everything from the point of starting to plucking the beans till the time, the chocolate is handed over to our hands. A very detailed and informative, interactive session this was. Sorry. Work it out for you the chocolate. यार इसकी चॉकलेट की हिस्ट्री तो बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है यार. It's showing how the Spanish, when they were explorers, they went to South America, how they discovered chocolate. वहाँ से कैसे ये लोग यूरोप लेके आए and how they started marketing in Europe as an expensive, as a luxury item, and how it started picking up from there within the different classes. Very interesting. Guys, so what you see now is a very interesting display of all the chocolate wrappers that were designed from 1850 till 1900. So within these 50 years, these were all the interesting wrappers, and the packaging back then looked so exciting, so nice. This is the version from 1900 to 1950. So within these 50 years, rather, these were the kind of wrappers that, or the packaging that used to be done, and some new launches that were there between the 1900 and 1950.
Interesting.
Here is from 1950 to 1980. Some of the new launches, the packaging, how they changed. And from 1980 to now
Entire Swiss chocolate
is
is.
all the latest packagings that you see.
इसमें ladder rack सब आ गया है.
So very interesting. I think children would love it, but me as an adult also, I mean, I love seeing all this. It's so interesting to see all this. We then moved to the chocolate tasting. Now from here on, there are at least 2-3 different segments where you can taste different chocolates, from the white to the dark. It's manufactured right then and there. So it's like hot, served hot right then and there. तो यहाँ कुछ हाथ आगे करना है इस तरह, फिर आएगा हाथ में. So this is all the Swiss chocolates from Switzerland and where all they were born. Very interesting. So this is the map of Switzerland and where all the chocolates were manufactured first.
Grab some.
ये सेक्शन तो ऐसा है जहाँ सिर्फ चॉकलेट्स उठाओ, हाथ डालो, निकालो, हाथ डालो, निकालो. But yeah, we had to be very nice and gentle.
Milk दो
हमने सिर्फ 2-2 पीसेस ही उठाए वहाँ से. बट क्या चॉकलेट्स यार, वो ये काफ़ी ऐसी चीज़ें थी. I mean, if you see this interesting range from here till the end, those are some of the chocolates which are not found in Dubai. These are specially made just for Switzerland market.
अच्छा.
So guys, this is that entire process with the new industrial machines that came in much later. They're just showing exactly how the manufacture of the chocolate happens till they come to our hand. I mean, I was so grateful to see that, just a little bar of a chocolate goes through such a big and a lengthy process just to come into our hands. एक इतना लंबा process होता है इसका. It's amazing to see, what technology has done, and how back in the day you think how the chocolates used to come into our hands. ये तो आज इतना easy हो गया. All these guys are doing just looking at the machines and then seeing that the process is done right. Obviously, the perfection that the machine can give, humans could not. But again, to think that it took such a long process just to create one bar or one piece of chocolate is, mesmerizing to see that. अब हम लाइन में खड़े हैं कुछ करने के लिए. वी जस्ट हैड टू स्कैन आवर टिकट एंड समथिंग मैजिकल वाज हैपनिंग देयर. कुछ मैजिक नहीं, एक छोटा पीस ऑफ चॉकलेट आने वाला है यहाँ पे बस. चॉकलेट आ गया, चॉकलेट आ गया. ये
मिलती है वहाँ पे?
ऐसी नहीं मिलती बट ये महंगी है। ये नहीं देखी मैंने बट ये पीना चाहिए और हेल्दी लग रहा है ये। ये भी नहीं देखी मैंने।
गाइस मैं लिंट फैक्ट्री के रेस्ट रूम में हूँ एंड दिस इज़ व्हाट आई फाइंड। तो ये है ब्यूटी ऑफ स्विट्ज़रलैंड। हम लोग अम्ब्रेलाज लेके खड़े हैं, वहाँ पे सनशाइन हो रहा है एंड गेस व्हाट, ब्यूटीफुल कर्विंग रेनबो। So whether or not Lindt factory or Lindt museum is worth a visit, I would say it definitely is. Children, adults, both would love it. The fact that they're talking about how chocolates is made, how chocolate was found, the fact that chocolate was discovered by Spaniards, Central America, how it was marketed in Europe. So there's a lot of history that is being spoken. And the best part about it is Lindt factory है ज़रूर, Lindt museum है ज़रूर, but they are covering and talking about all famous Swiss chocolates, be it Toblerone, be it Nestle, Kaya, so they're all the major brands. Now, major factor या difference अगर आप पूछोगे whether it's worth a visit or not, I would say the difference would be visiting the cafe, which is the shop. Shop में ये difference है that if you come from a country जहाँ पे आपको नहीं मिलता, so definitely each and every type of chocolate that you find here would be worth it. Just we come from Dubai. For us, a lot of the chocolates that I found, we find in them in Dubai. So obviously, price factor सिर्फ थोड़ा बहुत फर्क पड़ जाता है, but there are a lot of other things that are only made for the Swiss market, जो worth है लेना. So if you do come by, definitely stop by the shop. You'll make a lot of purchases. हाँ, and it's just picturesque. अब चारों तरफ देख लो, it's just beauty and beauty.